Somebody sent me this.
Oh, uses her feet, just check the shot. Oh! Knocked the stumps and given out. Well, Mignon Dupre can't quite believe it. That's cricketing intelligence from Amanda Jade Wellington. She pulls out the stump with the bails
All right, let's talk about it. All right, I'm going to try and go through this quickly because if you're new to cricket, there's a lot going on here, but yeah.
I'm Brian. I'm an American professional cricket umpire.
And I'm certainly not the first person to do analysis on this. You can see that there's already been some media response, but this has happened within 48 hours, so yeah, let's get into it. The ball is bowled fairly, it's hit fairly, it then impacts the non-striker and goes on to hit the stumps. The basics of the law here is that in order for there to be a run out while the ball is in play, the fielding side must have touched the ball and they must remove the bails from the top of the stumps. But as we saw in the second clip here, the ball is yet to touch a member of the fielding side after it's been bowled, and you can see here the bails have already been fully removed. That's one of them there up in the air. Now, it's at this point that even most club cricketers could tell you that once the bails have been removed while the ball is in play, that the stump now has to be struck out of the ground. And that's exactly what Amanda Jade Wellington does next. She removes the stump from the ground.
That is just unlucky.
But even the first time I saw this, I suspected immediately that she did not remove the stump from the ground properly. Because if you look down a couple of paragraphs in Law 29.2, you will see right here that a fielder must remove that stump from the ground with the hand holding the ball. Does she remove the stump from the ground using the hand holding the ball? I don't think she does, even at full speed. And if we give it a bit of a freeze frame here, we can see that, yes, Wellington has used her left hand to pull the stump out of the ground, while the right hand is still holding the ball away from the stumps. Here's the side-on angle of the exact same moment where you can see that the stump is already completely removed from the ground, but the ball is nowhere near it. Now, if I'm the umpire here in top-level domestic T20 cricket, I'm immediately going up to my TV umpire to make sure that this is done properly. But oh wait, there was no television umpire in this top-level domestic T20 professional match. Why? Because it wasn't played on regular television. It was only streamed, and therefore, because it's the women, deemed not worthy of having a full television review system, which frankly is bullshit. And you can see that the WBBL is already planning on fixing it next year, a bit too late. But before I go off on too much of a rant about that, let's get back to the issue at hand.
So if this happens in one of your games and you want to respond properly, forgive the mess, it's laundry day, but this is your loose stump with no bails on top, right? And Wellington has taken the ball in one hand and lifted the stump out with the other hand. You want to do it right in your club matches, make sure that the hand holding the ball and your other hand come to it and lift the stump out of the ground. A note for my colleague on the field there, who did absolutely nothing wrong and in the circumstances got himself in the best possible position he could. Very quickly, as we saw, the ball ricochets off of the non-striker onto the stumps, and then Wellington, I mean, within a second and a half there is making a play at the stumps, and to the best of his ability, he made the best call possible. Next year, I hope he's got a third umpire there to support him. Well done, friend. And I'm going to need the daft skunks all over the world who run this game to start treating their women equally. All the time, always, forever. Equal pay for the players. Equal pay for the umpires. Equal treatment on television and streaming options. Now. 10 years ago. ASAP. Let's go!